In my review of the Dr. Stone Reboot, Chapter 2, Quail Egg Toss, which would seem like a ridiculous title, except basically what they're saying they have to do to land is throw an egg off of the quail egg, to be specific. I gotta be specific here. Off of Mount Fuji to a specific schoolyard over in Kagoshima. So, yeah, it's not exactly easy. I just gotta love they're all talking circles around Lily, and she's like, wait, what's going on? Please don't forget, I have no PhDs. I'm a freaking singer here. Especially when Byakuya actually has a landing spot in mind. Chiba's Kujukuri Beach. And everyone's like, hey, that's perfect, that's perfect. She's like, why is it perfect? And they're all like, what's wrong with it? And she's like, I don't have any PhDs, people, please. Talk slow to me. Which I just absolutely loved. Also, I'm fairly certain they missed that beach by a very wide margin, considering they ended up on an island somewhere. Though, I guess their descendants eventually made it to somewhere near Tokyo, at least close enough where Senku was able to find them, so not too bad, I guess. Anyway, the real issue, beyond even rescuing Senku, is they need to lower the margin of error. Normally when astronauts land these space shuttles, they can't really pinpoint exact locations. They just have to go for a wide, large, open area and wait for rescue to come pick them up. Help them out of the capsule in case it landed wrong or whatever. And if they land in sea, well, they basically need to hope they're near the coast so they can get out and make a swim for it. Not sure how well that's going to go for them, but hey, they're optimistic and they have a plan. Yeah, this is a plan, alright. Not gonna lie, I understand very little of this. If you understand it, though, let me know, because, yeah. So, what I'm saying is they basically need to run a bunch of simulations with them entering in all the variables more or less by hand, and just hope they hit a point where the margin of error is low enough where they have a small chance of this working. We got a good Senku moment from here, though. Sure, because trying over and over until you get it right, that's all science is. That's what makes it so exciting. And, Yakov definitely gets excited. We see the, Kaseki side of him right there, as he literally flexes so much his, clothes explode off of him. Wow! And his, wife, Daria, she seems to like this. She's like, oh, there goes his wild side. Wow, so, yeah, now we know where Kaseki gets from. I just absolutely love that little detail in here. It was so hilarious. But he's all about shouting out, giving orders to everyone. You're just yelling at him, put your clothes back on! Please, for the love of God! Though I think they should be grateful his pants stayed on, honestly. So they start doing the calculating, and then good 8 hours later, they're like, yeah, we can't actually do this in any way whatsoever. This is freaking insane. Let's go to Kazakhstan instead. Which leads to a big argument between Shamil and Byakuya about who the real leader is. Byakuya's not in charge, and he's like, well, what about you? You're not the leader either. And this goes back and forth for a while until leader Lillian orders them both to go to bed because they're cranky. Which is just the greatest thing ever. I absolutely loved it. I mean, she may not have, her 6 PhDs or whatever, but she has common sense, which the rest of them need, especially now. Definitely looking forward to seeing her taking on more of a role as a leader as the series goes on. I mean, Yakov is the leader of the crew, but for day-to-day life, having her just, keep people calm and orderly is going to be super important. Then Byakuya and Lily, a very nice moment between them where he's just, staring out into space, thinking about his son, thinking about Senku, saying, hey, he might even break out of the stone on his own. He'll join us and we'll save humanity for sure. But no. That's the big excuse. The truth is, I want to see my son again, bad enough to die for it, and just so well drawn. I mean, this moment is just ridiculously touching, but at the same time, it's so well drawn. I mean, even the little hair on his beard just looks so perfect. I really love it. Also, just noticed the light hair and dark beard. That's literally the weird look that Kawaku's father has. Maybe he inherited it from Byakuya. That'd be interesting. Anyway, another 6 hours later, after a little bit of rest, they finally get a solution. He is going to calculate the atmospheric density, which is apparently theoretically possible, but would require a supercomputer to get done. Sadly, they don't have a supercomputer on board. But wait, they do! Ray 37 is a supercomputer, and they're all like, alright, yay, you did it, you figured it out. I'm like, that thing's a supercomputer? Are supercomputers, big? Don't they take up, several buildings or whatever? But I did actually look this up. In 2017, they managed to make a supercomputer that was basically the size of 4 pizza boxes. So given that this series is, I don't know, let's say 10, 15, 20 years more advanced than we are right now, it makes sense that they could fit a supercomputer inside something that sized. But yeah, so now they have a plan to get to Japan. I mean, it's not going to work, obviously, or maybe it will. I'm honestly not sure how accurately this is a reboot or just another showing of the story or what. I mean, again, Ray 37 was definitely not in the original Dr. Stone, but I'll let that pass because he's adorable. Yeah, let me know what you think down below. Is this going to be a faithful reboot or actually going to, find Senku somehow? And what do you think Lillian's role is going to be moving forward? I said in this video I thought she was interesting and useful, even though, she lacked her PhD. She was the only one with any sense on the whole ship. Plus, then she's the clueless protagonist, the one you can talk down to and explain things to. So it doesn't feel like you're going out of your way to explain what a super hydrometer mass conductor is, because, she really doesn't know what it is. So, yay! But yeah, be sure to like, subscribe, and until next time, peace!